The Cottonwood County Citizen proudly presents Athlete of the Week.
DeFreeze Collision Center. We don't have to meet by accident. Paint, body, collision, and glass. We're repairing them to make them last. High-tech, state-of-the-art body work for you. Our professional team will have you looking like new. Call 831-4121. 831-4121. DeFreeze Collision Center. We don't have to meet by accident.
I'm joined right now by Wyndham Senior Dylan Serreyn, our Athlete of the Week this week. Congratulations, Dylan.
Thank you.
Let's go back to Thursday's meet over in Mapleton, and new subsection this year and new competition. A lot of teams that you guys don't really see much of during the season. What was the approach going into Thursday's subsection meet, knowing that you're facing kind of the unknown?
So there was a couple of teams that we've been with in other meets like St. James and Jackson, but a lot of the teams that were there we'd never seen before, so usually I just go in there and try to do the same thing every time, but Athletic Net it's a website that has all the scores and distances and times for everybody in the state of Minnesota, so I usually look at that to gauge what my competition is going to look like. So,
And if I'm not mistaken, coming into the subsection, you were seated first in all three of the jumps, I think.
Yep. So long jump hasn't been my best for a while, but I had done the best in that meet as I'd done in long jump for a long time. So
you started the day with the triple jump though, and right off the bat. Your first jump of the competition, I'm sitting there taking pictures, and I hear the result, and the guy goes 44.7.
Yeah.
And I was surprised. For starters, it just seems so effortless, and but to go 44.7, breaking a school record in the process, and then you better that on your second jump of the day.
Yeah.
What was your reaction that first jump? And then, to be honest, I didn't think the second jump, I thought the first jump was better.
Yeah, so I was just as shocked as you were actually, because I was running through it and I didn't feel like I had jumped as hard as possible. I was just trying to get a good first jump in, and it ended up being a lot better than I thought it was, but that's part of the thing with triple jump is usually you do better when you're running up smooth rather than going all out. So.
And then the second jump, I know that I talked to Coach Knutson after your first jump, and he said, yeah, Dylan was still about a foot off of his board. He could have gone 45.
Yeah.
Second jump, it looked like you must have moved forward a little bit on the start, and 44.11 and a half. That's a big jump.
Yeah, hopefully we can go to a section meet on Saturday and get a 45, because I think I'll be standing pretty good. So.
Mm-hmm. This was something that I really wasn't aware of, but you had broken the triple jump school record earlier in the year, I believe at the same meet that you tied the school record in the high jump, and nobody knew. It was a surprise, and I got an email about it, and I asked Coach Knutson. He goes, yeah, he went 44 feet and a half inch, but it was probably wind aided, and then my comment was, well, show me a meet where it isn't wind aided
right.
Down here.
Yeah, I can't remember for that meet. I believe was the True Team meet.
True Team, yep.
And that was, for the longest time, they didn't actually record our scores, and I thought it had something to do with the fact that it was True Team, so maybe my scores didn't count, but they did put it in there finally, and I didn't know that was a school record either, honestly, until I broke it again, I guess.
But then you went over on Thursday, you went over to the high jump, and 6'2", again, that's a a big jump. You hit 6'5" at True Team. The conditions on Thursday for the high jump really seemed a little strange.
It was not the best setup. No, I mean, I'm not gonna blame not getting 6'5" on that, but it was definitely. I mean, there was some athletes that were slipping, and the mats weren't great. And yeah, we had two mats right next to each other. We were set up for the boys and the girls were doing it at the same time, so it was really close quarters.
But then you finished the day, going to the long jump. You mentioned that long jump has been an event that you've it's been a little hit and miss for you this season. Thursday you got off a good one.
I think my first meet this year for long jump was the best jump that I'd done. It was at 20'7", and since then I haven't been able to replicate that until Thursday when I got that 20 foot. I think 5 inches was what I got.
Looking ahead, you've got the section meet on Saturday. A little bit different this year. You go to Mankato West on a Saturday, and again, completely different competition. But being in the jumps, a lot of it is within your own control, and it's just a matter of you going out and trying to put up your best result, and hopefully you can replicate what you did on Thursday.
Yeah, a lot of the jumping it's a huge mental game, because with running short distances or long distances, it's usually your personal best, and every time is really close together. But if you have a good day in jumping, it could be the difference between 5 or 6 feet in triple jump, for instance. So I think I answered this last time. It's still probably the game against Laverne, the playoff game, my junior year, yeah. Shaky Graves, he's like a blues folk artist. He plays guitar and drums by himself. He's kind of a one-man band. Micah Scott from Southwest Christian, he's a triple jumper and a long jumper, and he always beats me every time. Sarcastic and I don't know, like,
hard to say.
Hard to describe myself. Yeah, I don't like doing it. So more sports, pretty much. We play tennis with my friends all the time, and spike ball and yard games.
And of course, you got the diploma on Friday, and college is starting up in the fall. Where are you heading, and what are you looking to do?
I'm heading to WPI, which is an engineering school in Worcester, Massachusetts, for robotic engineering.
Well, that should be all we need. Congratulations on a big subsection meet on Thursday. Best of luck at sections on Saturday, and thanks for joining us.
Yep, thank you.
To Freeze Collision Center, we don't have